What's his name? Graham. Graham, can you hear me? Ambulance. So just come off with it. Yes. Yeah, can you give me the orthopedic, please, and the orthopedic, please, and the collar, please.
So personnel have reported the accident through Redor, and the HSE have been contacted?
Yes.
Well, now that the injured man has died, the HSE will definitely investigate. So that means they could prosecute not only the company, but the operator of the hoist and yourself.
What? Well, as if we haven't got enough to deal with. I mean, it's not as if I dropped the thing.
I know. It's a tragic situation, really. A lot for everyone to cope with. But unfortunately, because you're his manager, you're just as accountable as the hoist operator himself.
Never given it a thought, really.
Anyway, I've agreed to meet the site manager at reception. We'd better go over everything that went wrong. Then you can complete the accident report, and I'll find out how we can stop it from happening again.
Dad, don't go to work. Mum said to stay.
Go back inside, finish your breakfast. I talked to a couple of people who witnessed it, and it's as I said. Seems it was caused by the hoist being loaded wrongly and no pedestrian control underneath it.
Well, I think it goes deeper than that. The hoist should never have been left unattended by the authorized operator in the first place.
The operator left the premises intending to come back and finish a job. Apparently he got held up. And as Mick Lee was in a rush to get home, he decided to do the job himself.
So Mick Lee wasn't authorized to use the hoist?
No, Mick was just doing what he thought was the best thing. The equipment couldn't stay where it was, and I didn't want it hanging around all weekend, so I told him to make sure it was moved. I didn't know he was going to use a hoist.
So no one supervised him?
Well, no, but he has used a hoist before.
But has he been trained to use it?
Look, I know I should have supervised him, but he's always so good at getting on with things.
Poor Mick. God knows what he's going through. And Tony, the GA.
How was the GA involved?
Well, he says he was looking out for passers-by until Mick asked him to help with the hoist.
So no safety signs were up restricting access to the area?
No, I don't know what's happened to them yet. Presumably the hoist operator took them down before he went off.
We're looking at serious breaches in training, supervision, safe systems of work. Look, I'm sure it wasn't caused by mechanical failure of the hoist. But the equipment testing officer will have to check it anyway. And I'll have to look into the company's specifications and see which procedures should have been followed.
Sorry I didn't make it in today.
No, you're better off at home for now.
It seems a bit cold filling in a form, doesn't it?
It all has to be done in the first few days. We need to know what happened from everyone's point of view. We need to look at what went wrong and, well, put it right for the future.
Bit late now.
Yeah, well, it looks as though there already was a system. We just didn't bother to use it.
It's such a simple thing. How can it have just fallen off? Do you know, I can't stop hearing it. Seeing the bloke lying there. He was only young, wasn't he?
Tried to, well, it's all terrible. Everyone feels it, but it's happened. You can't take it all on yourself.
It's all right for you. You never killed him. God, I wish it could have been me. I really do.
I know I wasn't there. But don't you see, I should have been. I should never have let you touch that gear. It's all our faults.
I'll just get on with the bloody form.